Hi, I'm going to go over how you can use ClioVis to write the first draft of an essay or have students use ClioVis to write the first draft of an essay. So this is something I've done before and I've done in classes before. I know it works. I'm going to show you two ways that you could do it. So one way that you could do it is, let's say you have a bunch of events or themes that you want to cover in the different paragraphs of your essay. This could be a big example timeline for that. Maybe you only need 5 events. But so let's say, I'm writing about Sam Patch, who was America's first daredevil. And I have a theme here on high alcohol consumption in early US history, and I've written a bunch there. I have all these other events. So these are going to be the basis of my essay. And you'll see in a sec when I export that. Another way of doing a ClioVis timeline is doing, if you want to incorporate a lot of analysis of primary documents, is have students or yourself plot a bunch of different primary documents, and then maybe you have them identify them, and explain their significance, and then that will become the basis of their essay. This is actually something I did in a history course, and it worked very well. So it was a great start to my essay. So, all right. So to export this, you're going to go up here and you're going to export and download as .docs, and you're going to open it in Word. And of course, you can upload this to Google Drive as well. And then you'll see here that there's an exported version of the timeline. And up here, this is the thesis statement that you might write. So I'll show you guys back here. If you have students or yourself, click on this I button right here. They can put a thesis statement for their timeline or a little introductionary paragraph. As you can see there, there's my thesis. And then when that exports, that'll be at the top of the document. So now if I was going to turn this into a draft for an essay, I can just delete this metadata here. Boom. And now I have my thesis statement. Maybe I could put a few sentences there. I have my first paragraph, and then I can take my source. I'm gonna move that now. And then I'm gonna scroll all the way down the bottom and write bibliography and paste my source there. And then you will also see that underneath some events, you have the connections. So maybe that those connections are really important for your draft of your essay. Maybe they just don't fit there. So you can either delete that or you could take out some of the metadata there and then include your connections. So of course, this isn't going to be a final draft of an essay, but this is a great way that you can have students really like work on that, or you yourself really work on a more structural level of what's happening in your essay, how things connect with each other, the chronology, and then when you export it, you get a basic version of what you wrote, and then you can connect it together later and move forward from your first draft of your essay. And yeah, so that's just how you can use ClioVis to write the first draft of an essay. If you have any more questions, go to cliovis.com, and or check out our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.